Hi everyone, we are the group number 1, conformed by Rod Murrieta, Samuel Maullin, Giancarlo Andrade, and my person, John Lower. The title of our project is Reduction of the Dispatch Time in the Warehouse of a Company Dedicated to the Production of Chemical Products. The project team is also made conformed by Carlos Javides, Victor Rosales, and Richard Mina. The company produces 4 types of products, which are alumbre 1, alumbre 2, sulfato fino, and sulfato grueso. Its main activity is to make safe shipment of chemical products from the warehouse. It's located at kilómetro 16.5 via Daule. The output variable to analyze in our project is the dispatch time, specifically of the alumbre 1, which has represented an increase over time of 17.8% since December 2021. Now we start the improved stage. Here you can see the simulation of the dispatch process of the alumbre 1 product in the warehouse, where all the activities identified by means of the flowchart as present, which begins with the arrival of the truck and checking the documentation. And finally, after the warehouse operator finds and loads the product onto the truck, is to leave. After the verification simulation model is carried out by engineer Yoshiro Aishprua. After carrying a replicas of the simulation, values were obtained for the output variable. It should be noted that the dispatch time observed is 48.5 minutes. With this data, the validation of the simulation is carried out where by means the hypothesis control to the t-test. It's found that the model is adequate. To guarantee a test power grading that 90%, an error of 5 minutes is considered, and the minimum sample size was established to guarantee safe power. The sample size is equal to 20.
Now we do we assign the proposed solutions to each of the 3 root causes, and we assign which one are have a relation. Here we are showing this graphic, and on the next slide we're going to see the comparison of the prices of each solution. We see that the one that has a lower cost is establishing an inventory policy based on fixed reorder point with a cost of $89.5. And the one with the higher cost is improving the conditions of the warehouse by redesigning the layout with a total cost of $10,025. So each of these solutions, we put it in the effort impact matrix, and we are going to take in consideration the ones that have a maximum impact and a minimum effort. These are the solution 2, and also we are going to do these graphics that we are going to take in consideration the rating for cost, the rating for impact, and the rating for effort, and we are going to evaluate these aspects, and we see that the ones with the higher are the solution 2 and solution 3. We don't take into consideration solution 4 because it has a higher cost.
Okay, if we focus in the implementation plan in the first one, which is the production don't take into account the limitation of the warehouse, the solution will be improve the condition of the warehouse. How we gonna do this? Carrying out a study of the condition actually in the warehouse and the economical that is necessary to improve this condition. Where in a closed warehouse. Who are gonna be this? The logistic and the commercial area. The cost of this is approximately $1,025. When we're gonna do this in 2023, and it's in progress. Okay, so for the first solution, that is a 5S methodology, we have to analyze the completely process in the warehouse and see which process is the more slower. After then, we do an economic analysis, so which parts we need to improve the condition of the warehouse, and not only the condition, also we improve the safety stuff. Here we can see an old picture of the warehouse. We can see a incomplete pallet, a pallet with mixed products, and the idea it be identifies the product with colors. Here we have from Alumbre 1 a red one, and from Alumbre 2 the green one. Also, we use the red card to identify which product or which process don't be necessary for the completely process. Here's also we can see the implementation plan schedule when we see the days we need to implement this methodology.
For solution number 2, we had the redesign of layout. We had to study the capacity of the demand and the capacity of the whole warehouse to know the minimum stock and also to have a safety stock. Also, we had to do an economic study of how much these racks will cost, not only the cost of the racks themselves, but the transport cost also. Of course, we had to take into account the safety and mobility conditions that the forklifters were going to have with this redesigning. This is the redesign that consists on simple racks and double racks. We have the dispatch and entrance doors, and we have the trucks near the dispatch door. Next, please. We also have a Gantt chart to know which process we're going to take part into this process, the layout redesign. It goes from the analysis of the current situation of the warehouse to the purchase of the racks, and also their assembly, and of course the evaluations and comparisons. Next, please. Here we have the evidence that were shown to Victor Rosales. Of course, they were in Spanish, so we all could understand all the things we had to take into account. And finally, our next step is control. Thanks.